So, welcome back, intermediate students. So, as we continuation, we are discussing the first year botany, 8 marks question answers. Third unit, fifth question. Describe the process of fertilization in angiosperm. This is the most important question. Oftenly came in examination level. So, it is easy to read and remember and write. So already you know that about the fertilization. So the fertilization means the fusion of male and female gametes is called fertilization. So in flower, the male gamete is the pollen grain, female gamete is the egg cell. So the fusion of pollen grain and egg cell, that is in pollen grain, the that is what nuclei is there. So the fusion of male and female gamete is called fertilization. So the process of fertilization in an angiosperm consists of 5 steps. The process of fertilization in angiosperm total 5 steps. Number 1, entry of the pollen tube into ovule. The pollen tube enters the ovule in three ways. Porogamy, chelazogamy, and porogamy, entry of the pollen tube through micropylar is called porogamy. Example, hibiscus. So imagine, now I will draw the diagram. So now, so this is the ovule, and this is the embryo sac. This is the embryo sac, and so this is the embryo sac. Here egg cell is there. So if the pollen tube passes, towards the micropylar region, it is called porogamy. Example, hibiscus. So second one is the chelazogamy. Entry of the pollen tube through the chelaza. So this is the embryo sac, and this is the ovule and integuments. So it is called chelazal. It is the micropylar region. So in porogamy, pollen tube is entered into the micropylar region, hence it is called porogamy. Whereas in second type of entry of the pollen tube is through the, now this region of the ovule is the chelaza, through in which the pollen tube is entered. And third one is the mesogamy. So the pollen tube is usually entered into the integuments of the ovule. So total, the entry of the pollen tube into the ovule towards the embryo sac is 3 types. If the pollen tube enters through the micropyle is called porogamy. Example, hibiscus. If the pollen tube is entered into the embryo sac through the chelazal region, so it is called chelazogamy. Example, casuarina. Where the pollen tube is entered through the integuments of the ovule, it is called mesogamy. Example, cucurbita. So totally the entry of pollen tube is into the ovule towards the embryo sac is 3 types: porogamy, chelazogamy, and mesogamy. Examples also you should write and remember. Most important, this question is oftenly came. So next, second step we are in now. Second step, already first step we have completed. Now second step, entry of pollen tube into the embryo sac. So now the second one, entry of pollen tube into embryo sac. During the entry of pollen tube into the embryo sac, the filiform apparatus of the synagids guide the pollen tube. Already so here the picture you can see that about diagram now. So through the pollen tube entering into through the micropylar region. So this picture is indicated that porogamy, example hibiscus. Now the pollen tube is entering towards the chelazal region, hence it is called chelazogamy, example Casuarina. Where the pollen tube is entering through the ovules integuments, it is called mesogamy, example cucurbit. So this is the first step. Now second step, entry of pollen tube into the embryo sac. So now entry of, so during the entry of the pollen tube into the embryo sac, the filiform apparatus of synagids guide the pollen tube. So where you can see that this is the synagids, this is the synagids. So synagids help to, because of here filiform apparatus are there, pollen, it is attract the pollen tube towards the micropylar region. So synagids mainly helps to, and because of having filiform apparatus at the mouth of the synagids, they may allow the pollen tube into the embryo sac. Next, so discharge of the male gametes into embryo sac. Third one, discharge of the male gametes into embryo sac. So now the pollen tube, whenever it is entered, single nucleus is present, it undergoes the two daughter nuclei. These are nothing but male gametes, first male gamete and second male gamete. The pollen tube always enter the embryo sac at the micropylar end of embryo sac. After entering of the synagids, the pollen tube burst and release two male gametes into the cytoplasm of the synagids. So now here what's happened, pollen tube is burst the synagids and release the male gametes into the synagids. So now the fourth one, syngamy. Syngamy means fusion of male and female gamete. So here two daughter nuclei ఉన్నాయి male pollen tube లో, ఇక్కడ ఒక egg cell ఉంది అన్నమాట. So one of the male gamete fuses with the egg cell. So two daughter cell లోకి వెళ్ళి ఒక two daughter nuclei కి వెళ్ళి ఒక న్యూక్లియై egg cell తో ఫ్యూజన్ అవుతుంది అన్నమాట. సో ఇక్కడ టూ న్యూక్లియై ఉన్నాయి, male gametes. One of the nuclei is fused with the egg cell. One of the male gamete fused with the egg cell and resulting in the formation of diploid zygote. This is called syngamy or true fertilization. This is the most important. Syngamy, nothing but it is a fertilization, nothing but true fertilization. Why? Because one of the male gamete is fused with the egg cell. Next here another nuclei is there. This nuclei is fused with the secondary nuclei in the embryo sac. So triple fusion and double fertilization, this is most important to discuss in angiosperm mainly. In angiosperm, triple fusion, the fifth point now, triple fusion and double fertilization. So the second male daughter nuclei fused with the secondary nucleus. As usual, it is the haploid. Secondary nucleus is the 2n diploid equal to 3n. 3n is formed, it is called pen, primary endospermic nucleus. So one of the male daughter nuclei fuse with the secondary nucleus. So male gametes are haploid in nature. Haploid secondary nucleus is the diploid in nature. So haploid diploid equal to triploid. So the diploid is called PEN, primary endospermic nucleus. It is the formed by the one of the male nuclei and secondary nucleus, and it is 3N triploid in nature. It provides, so this phenomena is also known as double fertilization. As this process involves the fusion of one nuclei of haploid male gamete and two polar nuclei, this fusion is also called a triple fusion. So fertilization ante oka male daughter nuclei XL తో fusion కావడం. మరి triple fusion ante another male daughter nuclei fuse with two nuclei. So total 3 nuclei are fusioning. Hence it is called triple fusion. So this diagram is also important, so that you must draw the diagram properly, accurately. And why? Because for the diagrams 3 marks matter for 5 marks. 5 plus 3 8.